If you have someone who can make a good challah in the household, you're gonna have a good Shabbos. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Hey guys, my name's Amir, and this is the Ethiopian part of my culture.
I'm Eli, and this is Shabbat, and I'm here to talk about that.
Today we're going to be taking a look at some traditional cultural ceremonies from both halves of the table here that kind of bring people together. So why don't we start with the Ethiopian side of things and the Buna Ceremony?
Buna is just so important in Ethiopian culture. You know, Ethiopians are very prideful, and a lot of them, if you ask them, will say that coffee was originated in Ethiopia. There's like an old story that goes around about how like a goat herder saw his goats like eating this coffee fruit, and it like energized them. So that's kind of how coffee was cultivated in East Africa. And so it's just a big part of culture. It's a big part of like daily habits. Like children drink it, everyone drinks it. It's not really like a thing where, oh, adults drink it because, you know, you're tired and you need to pick me up from work. Now that's kind of a thing for Americanized Ethiopians. I've never really met one that didn't enjoy coffee besides myself. I'm not really a big coffee guy, but my dad, he needs like 2 cups a day. The ceremony is usually conducted by women though. They're usually the ones who prepare the coffee, and say you have some guests who come over. It's a sign of respect to offer them the ceremony, and it's kind of like they take it personal if you don't accept the coffee. Even if you don't like coffee, you want to sit around, the incense are going, they pour it up nice and tall, and then, you know, you just sit there, you sip. It's a really relaxing experience. I'd kind of comparing it to like having a cup of tea for like the Brits.
Yeah.
This is like our thing.
This is a daily thing.
Yeah. Like after you have like a really good meal, or, you know, you just want to relax, you got a long day at work, this is like a normal thing.
Okay, amazing.
Jabenia is like what we use to hold the coffee. I know that we serve it really, really strong at first, but then throughout the ceremony, they kind of dilute the coffee. And then as for this bread, it's more so like a breakfast item. Like you eat that with your coffee, kind of just to soak it up. But yeah, man, it's a pretty intuitive experience once they get to pouring it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
This in front of me here is Shabbat, or at least the components that make up Shabbat. So Shabbat is, in Jewish faith, the 7th day when God rested. God made the world in 6 days, and on the 7th day he rested. And then in the 10 Commandments, he commanded to keep the Sabbath holy, and then over generations and generations, the rabbinical clergy have argued about which rules mean what and how to keep it, but essentially it's always going to be broken down into these 3 parts, which are the candles, the wine, and the bread. And this is just welcoming in Shabbat. Shabbat is a time to rest, take rest as God did after he created the world. Now it would be like, you know, you don't go on your phone, you don't do anything to work if you're really keeping it traditional. You're not touching any sort of like money, or people will walk to services. Me, I didn't grow up like that, but it was really important to have Shabbat with my family. Like, this is a communal event every week to try and build like a space and time to rest and get some soul nourishment basically through these traditions. And usually, you know, there's a big meal that goes with it. And then this is the challah bread, which is the traditional Jewish bread for Shabbat. It's like a braided bread, and then wine will go in the wine glass, obviously, and then you'll light these 2 candles, and, you know, you can't like blow them out. They just drip until they're done.
Yeah.
I have a Shabbat tattoo on my body. I have this exact layout right here.
Can we see it?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
Get close on this. See this? Oh, it's the same stuff. Yeah, look at that. I mean, some people think Jews don't have tattoos. I say my tattoo is pretty Jewish, so get a load of me. No offense to the rabbis out there.
For me, this ceremony, like, we didn't have it in my house as much just because my mom is not Ethiopian, my dad is. So usually this is like a role that the women are really happy to do it all the time. A girlfriend of mine at the time, her mom was always super excited to do this ceremony. So here we go. Let's see if I can do it. Now, usually when they do this, it's a really, really high pour. And so I'm not going to try to do that because I'm just going to burn our laughs. So we'll go in, we'll get some coffee going for the both of us. And usually this one's supposed to be really strong, so. That tastes like round 3, round 2. Not too strong.
Yeah. This is not strong.
Not that strong. Usually it's like super, super thick and super strong that first time around.
Okay. So it's
Like coffee guy?
I like coffee a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, this is great. I'm just liking drinking my cup right now.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
so this would be like for anything.
Yeah.
You know, you could do this every day for any reason.
For any reason whatsoever. It's really just a relaxation practice. And it's more so just an embracing of the culture. And it's also just a big sign of respect. Like if my father was to bring like one of his friends home and if his wife was Ethiopian, like it would be a part of tradition for her to serve this to them while they sit and they talk business or whatever the case may be. Or say even myself, if my mom was Ethiopian and I brought a friend home, this would be served to us. They really do take pride in serving other people.
Yeah.
So to decline is kind of like, it's kind of a bummer for them.
That's very familiar to me with Jewish mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and get into a Jewish mother's household and you turn down their food, they're going to be very passive aggressive with you.
Exactly.
They'd be very passive aggressive.
Exactly. In Ethiopia, man, we all eat with our hands.
Cool.
A lot of my friends, they're American, so they think it's weird. But we have this thing called the gusha. You usually do it with like a really good friend or like a girl that you're into, or like even your mom would do it to you. But it's like the act of like feeding the other person. I'm not gonna do it to you right now.
I understand.
But I mean, yeah, we can just get at it, man. Some people, they dip it in the coffee. You know, you can go that route.
Yes, right. No. And this like the design, is that typical? Where it has like
I mean,
like a pattern on it, or is that?
yeah, like this is more so like if you're having this ceremony early in the day, you haven't ate yet, but after a big meal was usually I was a part of those type of ceremonies. Like me and my dad would go to Ethiopian restaurants like at least twice a week, and so after we eat, my dad would just be sitting there for like at least 2 hours just talking to all these guys, and I don't speak Amharic, so I'm just sitting here listening to these guys. I don't know what they're talking about, but
Yeah.
Usually it's just the coffee because you just got done eating a lot of food. But yeah, this is more so early in the day. You have the ambasha bread there too.
Yeah, we get the similar experience where I don't know what they're talking about, but it's just about my family talking about business.
Yeah.
So to keep us aware for the occasion. You don't have to wear one at all.
Yeah, man. Oh wait, you got a Coca-Cola.
It's
Fun design.
Sick, bro.
Yeah. This might fall off. I'm just going to keep my head as still as possible. Right. So traditionally, you put on a kippah. Do I sing these prayers?
You can if you want.
I mean, I can. I just doing it out of Shabbat seems like strange. So there's a ton of different tunes that people use. This is the one that my family uses for the candles. It's Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. And you say Amen, and then good Shabbos. And during this part, usually you go 3 times, sort of like wafting the candles, and you'll cover your eyes, sort of to ring in Shabbat.
Yeah.
And then we'll get right into the wine, which is Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Amen.
Amen.
And then the big one. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. And yeah, you just rip into this.
All right, let's go.
It's best rigged.
Good piece.
Yeah. I think this is a tough showing for us. You make great French toast out of it. You
Right,
make French toast.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a great French toast.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good inside. I think fresh off the press, it's a home run.
Yeah. You chew it enough. The taste is good.
The taste is good. I like the sesame seed edition. But usually, traditionally in your household, no sesame seeds.
Yeah, usually we just go plain. Some people have like a sweet one and a savory one. Some people do pretzel challah. Pretzel challah, very popular right now. Yeah. See, I knew it would fall.
Okay, perfect.
What's like the meaning behind the prayers? Like if you translate it for me.
All of them are of thanking God, ruler of the universe, whatever. And then it gets into the specifics. So Lahadlik Ner Shel Shabbat is lighting the candles of Shabbat.
Yeah.
Lahadlik Ner. And then Borei Puri Hagafen, which means the fruit of the vine.
Yeah.
Puri Hagafen, Gafen is vine. And then Hamotzi Lechem Mina Aretz, it's who gives us food from the land or bread from the land. Maybe I have that a little bit incorrect, but it's definitely about something and land.
Okay. Do you guys say similar prayers like around like normal meals as well?
There are a lot of prayers that you would say before specific types of meals if you're following like strict tradition.
Right.
Yeah. And there's also prayers that you say afterwards too that take like way longer. It's called benching, and you sit there for a long time praying about this meal you just had. Which I get it.
Yeah.
Meals, we're lucky to have them.
We are.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to me that both of these are traditions that bring people together.
Yeah.
Like for Shabbat, it's definitely about bringing together my family. This is the only time in the week where we would have a meal all together with my grandparents. Most of my key memories are happening around a Shabbat table. Yeah.
It's the same way. I feel like our ceremony is great because it happens so often, but I do love that there is just a designated day where everybody is just, let's take everything out worldly and just focus on family and faith.
Yeah.
So I think it's a pretty cool tradition. I mean, me and my family, we do have similar things like that, but I feel like this is just a little bit different. Everybody gets to kind of reconnect, and you guys talk about life, man. I bet.
Yeah. I mean, that's where everything comes out. I mean, for better or for worse, honestly, with Shabbat.
Yeah.
Your family is defined on Shabbat in a Jewish family.
Yeah. If you made it this far in the video and you haven't liked it and you haven't subscribed,
There's still time.
there is.
Yeah. There's still time for you to do that.
Yeah.
You could do it right now. Or now. You can do it now.
Now.
Now. Yeah, you can do it now.
Do it right now.
can do
Just,
it now.
just go ahead.
Now.
It's right here.
Now.
It's easy. It's
now.
free. How many things are free today?
Yeah, not a lot of
Not a lot of
things
things
are
are
free. Yeah, so you do that. Comment. Make a comment. I like challah. I like coffee. I mean, that's going to be worth saying in the comment section. I promise you that.
Yeah.